Hey guys, Dave here, and a little bit of a new thing for me with ARK. I'm more here, what would normally be right about where my base is, but lo and behold, it's not because, well, this isn't my server. I'm actually joined up with a group of other YouTubers, calling themselves the Survivors, Sandbox Survivors. And, yeah. Trying out some multiplayer stuff here. I just spawned in a couple minutes ago, so I need to go actually grab supplies. So, yeah. Need to grab them supplies. Now, apparently they have things tweaked a little bit here on the server that, certain things are a little bit easier for, a little more time-friendly, I guess, in terms of trying to record, things like that. So, dinos that might take 10 hours to tame might not take quite 10 hours because I guess some of these guys also have families, things like that they, like myself. Let's go punch some trees. Oh look, it's Minecraft again, guys. Second level up. I gotta be careful. My health bar is being really weird. I've noticed this recently, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's something with. I don't really know what it is, to be honest. Let's go ahead and do this and go. Wait. Yeah, my health bar is kind of funky, to say the least. Ooh, wait a minute. I've got engram points. What am I doing? I need to spend these. Should go ahead and do that for now. And craft some of this stuff up. I'm kind of just gonna... some of them kind of do their own solo thing. Things like that. I have no idea how to actually hide the chat. There we are. I actually haven't looked over what all everybody's got in some of these yet. I've got free reign on some of it. Another level up. I'm gonna be leveling like a fiend on this, apparently. Oh, I am gonna snag one of them. Just because these things are apparently worthless on anything that's not PvP. Um, just doing basic gathering right now.
Cool.
So you got them set up in the beginning area?
Yeah, I brought him over here. Obviously the place still needs a little bit of work, but, it's shelter. It's, you know what, I'm gonna put a bed down here real quick.
Are there feeding troughs over there?
No.
No?
No. We haven't gotten that far yet. It was part of, like, the garage that we wanted to build as an add-on to this, a place where people could store stuff and, move the larger dinos into, but we just have not gotten that far yet.
Well, I'll definitely. Is there a boost to how quickly you gain XP, or has it just been that long since I've been in this low level?
There's a boost. It's 3 times.
Okay, because I'm like, wow, leveling up. Wow, we're like, crap.
Yeah, the early levels come really fast, and then the later ones slow down significantly.
Yeah, I know. I've been getting pretty much a good slowdown on the, on my solo stuff. That I think 65 now on my solo stuff. So it's like you sit there building wall after wall after wall, and it's like, where are my levels?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas early on, it's like, stop, I don't know what to do with all this.
Exactly.
Alright, let's rename this.
Completely skip over the from like cloth, then you just go straight into flak. So I understand.
Yeah, I mean, I went ahead and I grabbed a shirt and pants for myself for now, just because. Yeah, making those are usually a pretty good idea, at least for the first couple minutes.
For the first couple minutes.
Luckily, this area is not only fairly safe, but also fairly temperate.
Yeah.
So you're not, like, immediately dying from heat or from freezing. Where did I fly in here with that bird? I did, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Good God, that thing is freaking fast.
Yeah. When we first started the server up, I was still playing through a bit of my single-player world, and I was going to have this be kind of an additional thing, and I kind of found what I thought was a clever way to put the two together so I could just focus on playing here. And the very first night that we played here, we grouped up. Actually, I think RC had already been on a little bit. And he had a Quetzal already. Because he and his buddy play, and they just kind of zerged their way to getting a Quetzal. So we went up to Carno Island and just tamed up anything and everything that we could find and started getting levels upon levels upon levels. And so this guy was getting a ton of levels, and I didn't really know what to do with them, so I just started spamming them into movement speed.
Jeez.
So good.
See, and I've just been focusing, single-player stuff, I've just been focusing on weight and stamina for my, Pteranodons. Pretty much the same thing for the vultures. Name is
Argents?
Argents, thank you. The name was literally just slipping my mind right there.
Yeah, I think I like to go for speed and stamina on the Pteranodons because, by the time I really need a flyer that can carry stuff, I usually go for the Argent. And I'll usually try to get a couple of those. I'll have one that has more weight. I'll have one that's more of a fighter.
Right. See, and I usually leave my raptors and things like that to fighting. Just mostly because I do a lot of hunting on the ground. I don't tend to fly around much. That or what I've really started doing, what I like to start doing now is the Dimorphodons. You get a pack of 6 of them, and you just focus on nothing but their health and speed. They will take down Brontos with not a problem.
Yeah, those things are ridiculous.
It's actually one of my favorite things to take out, is just take take out a pack of them and just let them loose on pretty much any wild dinosaur I come across. It's like, oh, you look like food.
Yeah, I've been wanting to take my Compy army out a little bit more because it was stronger than I thought it was going to be early on. I just haven't taken the time to
Oh,
do
I was
so.
completely surprised when you're like, oh, well, that's definitely a T-Rex there, so we can't avoid it. I was like, oh shit, they're gonna have a couple deaths. It's going down. It really is. And then it's like, oh, no deaths at all. T-Rex dead. I'm like, oh. Not even like the level 4 ones that you tamed? No, nothing?
Yeah, I know. It was amazing. I couldn't believe it either. And you like exactly like you said it. There was no avoiding it. Like I was running them back, and it saw me. So, I can't do anything about that. Just gotta stand and fight.
I have not had a run-in with a Rex yet. Spino, yes. Rex, no. Spino was actually not that bad because I happened to be at a distance. I managed to get him caught on some rocks or something, and I just sat there and lobbed arrows into him the whole time.
Yeah, they move fairly slow on land, so they're a little bit easier to deal with on land.
Yeah.
One catches you in the water and you're done.
Oh, that's just like the Sarcos. Holy crow. Those things messed me up. It's going to be, I think it's going to be the episode that just went up, you commented on, as far as me placing the gate. Later on, we tried to go up to the snow biome, and I took, there's a peninsula on the way there, and I wound up going right up into it. I'm like, oh, I made a terrible decision here. Start to turn around, and the Sarco just comes out of nowhere and just starts wrecking my wife at the time.
Yeah.
That's not the best sentence to start off with, but or end with, I should say.
Yeah.
Sarco came out of nowhere and started wrecking my wife.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a... Never mind. We're leaving it at that.
There is a better way to word it, but at the moment, what?
Alright, I got a little starter pack for you.
Okay.
But, yeah, if you don't want it, you don't have to take it. I'll just leave them at the starting area.
Oh, I'll probably take it. I think I've taken my high carry weight in my single player game for granted, though.
Oh, it's so fantastic. I think I don't have. Yeah, mine's at 440.
Oh God.
When you do a mind wipe, though, don't you get to reset all those talent points?
You do. That's why
Yeah.
I pumped even more into weight the second time around.
See, we were up. We were trying to harvest. I was trying to tame a second Argent, and managed to do that. And while I was doing that, I had my wife gathering a bunch of rare flowers, so I could actually start making some of those mind wipe brews. And on the way back, I noticed, I'm like, why are you lagging behind me that much? Like, the speed difference should not be that great. I'm like, do you have, like, a lot of, like, heavy stuff in your inventory, a lot of stone? They're like, yeah. Toss that out. What are you doing? And she's like, oh, okay, and starts to do so, and somehow tapped her E over top of a swamp, and she did not activate her parachute fast enough. I'm like, no. What have you done?
Those moments on camera.
And I wish I had been recording at that moment. It was...
Those are the best. You always need to be recording for just those moments.
I know. There are so many times where I sit here and I'm like, why don't I have XSplit running in the background? What is wrong with me right now?
I just realized something. Why don't we use remote use on taming animals?
What do you mean?
Oh, that's why. If you remote use, you feed them up, basically.
Yeah,
but it doesn't count towards their taming.
Well, it doesn't count to taming, but I mean, taming's just time, though, not necessarily food. You know what I mean?
I think it's food.
Well, yeah, I put on like an extra 200 food on him, and is it him? It is. What are you? You're a female, I think, right? Yeah,
Got
female.
try cake there.
I put an extra 200 food on it, and then it just wiped it out. The 200 food, like it never even existed.
Wow.
So it's only a few pieces of meat.
So, curiosity-wise, where are you guys based out of? Just.
I'm in Rhode Island.
And I'm from the south,
From
the
the south.
really deep south.
I just had a little Nicky joke run through my mind. I haven't watched that movie in years, and I'm like, I'm from the south, the deep south. Like, oh god.
I'm talking about.
Yeah, you can change the name, by the way. It's
Actually,
not a
I
big
like
deal. I tried to put Dawn something with the pterodons
Yeah.
so far. So, but yeah, she's a really good one. 172. She didn't get any bonus levels, but her health, she got pretty good. She got the high stamina, and she got the high damage too as well. If you wanted to keep it, and I think she got the high food. I can't remember.
Yeah, it's
But she did
pretty
get
high
the lower,
food, yeah.
She did get the lower of the two weights and lower of the two health, but not by much.
Well, and I mean, crying out loud, I can easily get some of that leveled up, I think.
Yeah, but I'm a perfectionist, and that's why I should have breed.
Yeah, that's. I love how you do that, man. Because I don't have the patience for it. I just like seeing them. I just like seeing a lot of T-Rexes in my base.
Did you have like an army of T-Rexes somewhere?
I do. Yeah, I think Nilo's got a bigger one than I do.
Oh my! Do you want a T-Rex?
He's probably got a couple of them falling out of his ears right now.
Jeez.
I've stopped naming them because they're so.
Oh
weird.
god. See,
I don't wanna kill 'em.
I have a thing about not naming mine just simply because I swear every time I name one, somehow it gets killed. The stuff I don't name always ends up living. The stuff that's named somehow dead. I'm like, how happened?
Well, when your Rex has 30,000 health, it usually stays alive pretty long.
Oh god, yeah.
It's about 25%.
How do those the Quetzals handle?
Jump on it.
They're the most overpowered creatures that you can possibly get.
Oh god.
Is that the part that bothers me, honestly, is that they're faster than Argents. If they
Yeah.
weren't faster than Argents, I'd feel like the balance was kind of there, because they're stronger than Argents attacking wise. You can build their HP higher than Argents, their stamina's higher than Argents, their weight is way higher than Argents, and their speed's higher than Argents. It's like, why even bother with Argents anymore after that?
Not even that. You're not even mentioning the broken part, which is two things:
The
the
AoE?
platform, and I guess the AOE / knockback. Like I put 2 sleeping bags on the back of mine just in case. Like I need to do some. So I mean, like you can build on the back of them.
Yeah.
I should probably just put a bunk bed or something like that on here actually. But
Do you guys have any issues with like certain textures, like the metal, just this ungodly glare coming off of it? And
Yep, that's bloom. You can turn that down.
yeah, here, hold on. These are the 3 codes I do.
Our bloom quality, I'm imagining.
Yeah.
You can put that in the command line, I think.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm typing it out for him.
Now, I usually don't run around with my gamma at 3.
I only do that at night when it's like pitch black, like really bad that I can't see anything around me.
Yeah.
That was the only time I've ever used that.
Same here. I usually leave mine at 2. I think the colors wash out a little bit too much with a 3.
Yeah, but I'm just saying those are the 3 codes that will
Yeah.
help you through life here. If you don't already know them.
I knew some of them just simply because I've been.
Oh, and also these things can pick up anything. Unlike the Ark too.
Nah,
the
well.
Ichthyosaurus or whatever it is, the dolphin, is like one of the few
Ichthyosaur?
exceptions. Ichthyosaur, yeah.
Well,
You
we
can't
can't
pick
pick
up
up Rexes,
Rexes or
Brontos.
Spinos.
Yeah.
Yeah, but baby Rexes can ride on the back of them.
Oh yeah, I delivered a couple of...
Yeah.
That was the most precarious thing. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time I was flying that thing around, man.
Oh, so those Brontos I dropped off.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got too big before I could put them on the back of my my Quetzal, and I had to walk them across the whole entire island.
Oh man.
I was like, it was, and RC was the farthest, and Dave, as you heard, he's all in the snow. He's like up and around. I had to have him swimming through the water.
Oh,
and by the time and just to let you know how long it took, by the time it left my base, it was about 50%. What do you call it? Through its I guess
Maturation.
growing. Yeah, maturation. It was fully or it was a full adult by the time it got to his base.
God.
Now, it's worth mentioning that that's one of the settings that we've almost overcranked, just because a mindset that we've kind of adopted here is that a lot of that extra time stuff spent off camera, because this is a content creation server, a lot of that off camera stuff that you're never going to show in the camera anyway, we try to limit how long that takes.
Right, and that makes perfect sense.
Without, completely breaking the game, but, I mean, some of the maturation on some of those dinos can take days.
Jeez.
Days! And especially the baby process, because to me, if you could speed up the baby process but leave the rest of it alone, it wouldn't bother me that much, because it's not like I use those dinos right away.
Right.
But that first 10% when they're a baby, the fact that sometimes you've got to, if it was normal, you'd have to wait there for the better part of a day, making sure it's fed, because it won't eat out of a feeding trough yet.
Right. Which
I don't know
is
about you, but
mildly
I don't have time
stupid.
for that.
Yeah, you gotta sit there and make sure. Jim, do you want a higher level bird or pterodon?
I was probably gonna tame one for content purposes.
All right. Hey, I just killed a alpha raptor. Sir. Oh, wood. Me an empty one.
Dude, I got another Mastercraft hatchet the other day off of an alpha raptor.
Yeah. So I just got Mastercraft hide gloves that have.
What?
Yeah, check them out real fast.
Oh my God!
This hatchet is nowhere near as good as mine.
Oh yeah, I got a second Mastercraft hatchet too as well. I just got a journeyman pickaxe for me, which is an upgrade.
Jesus. Yeah, I've got one of those too. I wish I could find a Mastercraft pickaxe. It'd be nice.
I have not found any of those things yet, and I've killed off like 2 alpha raptors now.
Oh, dude, I've killed hundreds.
Now,
Yeah.
granted, that is at a extreme loss to my own life, at least 3 or 4 times each time that I do this.
No, between Nilo and I'm sure we've killed more raptors than they even spawn in this stupid game. If you ever make your way up to Carnal Island, first and foremost, don't be terrified of the fact that there's a Giganotosaurus hanging out over there.
Yeah, I haven't even seen one of those yet. I am honestly...
You're not going to.
Yeah, I know, they are a rare spawn.
We turn them off.
Yeah, you're not going to.
Well, I'm still gonna be working on my solo stuff, so I'm certain I'll run into one eventually, and when I do, I'm sure I'm going to just be, an appetizer.
So,
But we can spawn them in whenever you want, though.
I was gonna say, I'll let you, we decided to turn them off because they can destroy stone.
Yeah.
And we didn't want, somebody to be offline and have all the content that you're working towards be destroyed by one of those bastages. So we turned
How
them
do you
off.
turn them off, out of curiosity?
Server config.
On another note, I did go ahead and get some resources or rare resources for you that'd be harder down here, like crystal.
Okay.
And some extra metal for you.
Oh, thank you. Then
And
these chests over here? Or...
Oh, inside.
Oh, inside. Okay.
If when you're on the server you ever get to the point where for content purposes you need a Giganotosaurus, just let us know.
Yeah.
Because we can spawn one in.
I need a mammoth. I do need a mammoth. Let's go.
There's plenty of those, man.
I know. I just gotta go up and look for them. It's just, God, you gotta sit in the cold. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Or it's not a lot, it's just annoying.
My solo stuff, I have a house randomly perched on, and I mean, this is probably going to be the next video I put up because I have content recorded out that I don't have uploaded yet because I record faster than I put out, basically. I need to reword that,
That's
don't I?
what she said. Sorry, too easy.
Yeah, that's it. I just sat there, I'm like, I need to reword that. What do I say?
That was just low-hanging fruit, man. I needed to go for that one.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
But yeah,
Good.
I pretty much record a lot faster than I'm able to upload. Just mostly because time. Again, it's time. Time is one of those pain in the freaking ass things that I used to think I have tons of this. I will never not have enough time.
Oh, yeah, but for recording, you're like, everyone shut up, and yeah, it's a lot more.
Yeah. See, recording now is my time. Yeah, this is when I usually do most of my recording. That or in the morning when the wife's home if she's getting on. But finding the time to actually sit down, because I've had moments where I will sit down and it's like, I know I need to sit here and edit that video out.
Hey, not to interrupt, can you make spark powder?
I potentially can. Hold on, let me see if I can have the. Yes, I can.
Alright, yeah, come over here. I threw a bunch of stone and flint in here, so you can at least get some levels off of that.
Oh yeah, because that is just instant levels.
Yeah, especially on the lower ones. It's pretty convenient.
If you really want some instant levels, go use the Giganotosaurus on Carno Island for like 2 hours. You'll be level 80 in no time. You ever want a 3-shot in Alpha Raptor? Use the Giganotosaurus. It's hilarious.
Oh jeez, the thing really
Does
is
that
that powerful.
Level 50? Oh, just to put it to you this way, you don't level health, you don't level damage, you don't level shit except for stamina, and he only gets 4 stamina at a time. Why
Yeah.
do you only level stamina? Because every other stat's so fucking ridiculously strong, you don't really even give a fuck about anything else. Literally.
And you really don't want to make him that much stronger in case you piss it off and it turns on you.
So that is actually a thing that it can turn on you.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually very difficult for them to take enough damage to rage out in a normal fight because I tested it out against a high-level Alpha Rex, and the Alpha Rex took out about a fourth of his health, and the rage bar didn't move whatsoever. But the one thing that we did find out, and RC and I played around with this a little bit when we tamed the Giga.
Okay.
Don't jump off a cliff while you're riding one. It doesn't matter how high it is. If it falls at all, it will immediately rage out, knock you off, and turn around and eat you in one shot because it does 1,000 base damage.
Jeez.
That was pretty funny to watch, by the way.
That was it's just, we had to do it. You can't get one of these things and not let it kill you.
All right, hey guys. Welcome back again. So yeah, this is actually a gift to me from them. It's a level 172 adolescent pteranodon. Middle of breeding it. They made me a saddle for it and a couple parachutes. Apparently they have very little faith in my flight capabilities or something. I don't know. I am probably going to start scouting out a spot to build my home. Not sure where I'm going to do that yet because right now I'm pretty much, this is not a home per se. This is just kind of HQ for everybody. Central central living place, basically, for everybody to just kind of bring extra supplies for newbies like me. It's also a place for spawn, things like that. That essentially just kind of helps out with getting people playing a little faster. Oh, did drop off some crystal for me. I am not going to grab that yet. Some hide. I can't really use much of that yet. I've been slowly gaining engrams. Yeah. Slow work. I have to kind of basically work my way up through what I did have to what I have now, what I need, basically. Let's see, what can I make? I think I'm going to actually potentially start making some walls and things like that, just to kind of, well, wait a minute, let me see what's already made over yonder here, just to see. You see, this is the problem. The temptation is real. I don't want to take actually from that because that's, I think that's actually going to be used for expanding on this, because this is going to go up yet, I guess. I don't know yet. I don't want to go too far yet either. That's the other problem. I don't really want to go far from where I'm at the moment, just simply because of, this Pteranodon being matured. I almost said tamed, because it's a very similar process, basically. There is nothing around here right now. Like, all the stones and things that normally spawn in? Yeah, they're gone. Just all this stone right here. Oh, there's a stone I can break, I think. Because I want to get some flint. I've been trying to gain levels, by metal pickaxe. This would probably result in some better resources than this, but this will do for now. Just making spark powder for now, just kind of making a crap ton of it to give it a minute. Yep. Just making spark powder. It's a quick level up when you make enough of it. Kind of en masse, so to speak. Gotta watch though. I don't burn through my stamina. By the way, there seems to be an issue as of the latest update that, at least for me, my health is broken. I mean, I've got 100% health, but let me see. I know that one of them is going to be recording, so I don't want to interrupt too much. But yeah, my health seems to kind of be... Uh-oh. Do I have that? Oop. Yeah, wow, that is just a drastic difference. So yeah, I am definitely not sure where I want to... I don't really want to build my base in the same spot as my solo stuff with Saya. Just simply because I want to change in pace a little bit. kind of change things up a bit, make it look a little different. Yeah, not sure though. This might take me a minute. So, yeah. I don't want to hang out here too long. Gonna try to find a new spot, new base type of thing. I think, I think I might choose somewhere near a mountain. Just simply, for the fact that, you know, you can gain metal very quickly living in those in those regions. And I don't even have to pick a mountain specifically, like one of the larger mountains. There are some smaller ones nearby that I am aware of that do actually have some metal and crystal spawns. Wow, he is getting big quick. This is one of the things that they were talking about, that I was talking about earlier, about them having sped up the taming process, things like that, just for the sake of content creation. Obviously, it'll make things a little faster to mature these guys a little bit quicker. Because he started off pretty small. I'm sure you guys saw. This is going to take a while. I love this design. I wonder if... He's got that wood section up at the top. I wonder if he's replacing that with stone eventually. If it's going to be strictly like that. It's interesting. I don't know. Thatch. Anybody got some thatch? Need thatch. There we go. Thatch. Let's go for a foundation here. Throwing some more wood. 2 more foundations. See, I'm already walking a little faster. See? Another level up. I am dropping it mostly in my weight for now. At least till I get my weight up enough. Then I'm going to start balancing it out towards other things. And I finally figured out just what your fortitude is actually for. It is not your armor. They really should change this symbol. It's actually designed to keep you from getting too hot or too cold. You put enough points into this, and essentially you become immune to the heat and cold. Not literally, like you'd have to put ridiculous amounts in, but still, it's one of those things where definitely would come in handy. Does that encumber me? Nope. Okay. We're gonna go make some more spark powder, and yeah, see if I can't get more levels here. How much that put us at? 114? Alright. If you're wondering, this is actually the cave from one of my more recent episodes that you guys will probably remember. That, you know... Wow. I just lagged out really bad there. After he died. That is so weird. Light. Dark. Light. I better really stop doing that, to be honest. Yeah. What do we got going on here? Still doing that. Okay. What? There we go. Yeah, we are definitely smelling up some metal here. Yeah. There's some more stone in here. Shazam! Shabam. More levels. Give me the levels. This episode's gonna be kind of all over the place. So we plan on doing some collaboration stuff. Still working some of that out. Kind of figuring things out as we go type of deal. Just because I I guess for a lot of them, this is their first time collaborating with anyone else. So it's kind of a new thing, plus narrowing down timescales, things like that. I have the benefit of having worked with, done all my recording with Joe and Paco initially, and then I did that small series that was supposed to be bigger, but we just kind of let it go. The Tech It stuff with Ben over there at Gebel Gaming. I thought about letting him know about this because he does play ARK, and we had started a little something, sort of. Nothing in particular, but I was playing with him there for a while. But the server lag for him would probably be absolutely horrific in the long run, just because of distance, where he's based out of. Oh, that turned on is absolutely getting close. What? Okay, see now that... Okay, you guys can see where my ping is. That is not actually server lag. That is actually an optimization issue at this time. It is something that we basically have to wait for them to fix on their end. It's an optimization between the server and client that needs to be fixed. So, that's a thing. Unfortunately. Just gonna be dealt with for now. I'm stealing some of your guys' wood. Sorry. Not sorry. Just making some house parts. Please don't hate me. Level up. Again, dropping it into the weight. I want to have my weight up to like 300 before I really start pumping into anything else too much, just simply because there is so much stuff that you have to carry around that it is just absolutely ridiculous to even try to do anything else. Gonna definitely just pretty much build straight into wood stuff. That. Grab that. Cementing paste. I know I'm not going to be using it for a while, but still. Cementing paste. It's a good thing to have. 6 points. Not going to worry about the spyglass right now. Gonna wait till I actually... Actually, no, wait a minute. I have access to crystal. I can make it. We can make him better. Crystal. Ooh, I don't need that much, though. And I need hide. So some, that's that question I actually kind of have, though. What is the difference between hide and leather? Isn't hide actually, like, kind of more of a furry, like, texture on the inside, whereas leather is just straight up skin? I don't really know a difference. Maybe somebody out there does? I don't know. Anyways, I'm thinking that I'm already going to be running kind of long on this. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to probably cut things short. I'm going to try to start getting things set up a little bit. I know where there's some hide. Oh, are you kidding me? That's not enough. Hold on a minute. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Sorry. There, it's like it never happened. I'm terrible. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this here for now. I'm gonna work on some things. Try and maybe pick out a new base. I I might wait for that Pteranodon to finish taming, which could still take another few minutes. There was hide right here. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. Yeah. But I'm gonna get some of this stuff taken care of, get it done, and I'll probably bring you guys back in when I'm done with that. All right. Bye bye, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.